Hey everybody, welcome back to PC Guys Off-Grid-Cabin, where the work is never done, but we're doing it just for fun. And I got some fun today, because I went and bought me a new toy. Introducing the latest addition to the cabin, tractor. You can't get nothing done around here hardly without a tractor. And I've been needing one and I got it. This is a Kubota 1750. It's a little small compact tractor. We've had to do some work to it since we've gotten it. Tires. Here's the thing, this thing came originally with turf tires on it. We have sand around here. Turf tires and sand do not mix. So we had to put new tires on it. We're still having traction problems. In fact, my next project is going to be finding some wheel weights for this thing, because we can't get any traction. Now I've coupled it up with an old John Deere finishing mower. Hey, when you want to mow a lot of grass fast, something like this is going to get the job done. But it needs blades sharpened down at, and that's what we're going to do this morning, is sharpen up these blades and see if we can't cut some grass. Now I take and don't believe in doing jobs the hard way, which is why I've got my handy dandy air compressor hooked up. I've got an air impact wrench, and we're going to get this blade off here and see what we can do about it. Man, one of these air impacts like this is a lifesaver. Let's see what we can. Alright, let's see what we can do about getting this blade off here and see what we can do with it. That's a big old blade, but ironically, it's not in terrible shape here. This blade can be saved. Only got two hands, can't operate the grinder and hold this at the same time. I'm glad these blades can be saved, because a set of blades for this machine is about $100.
Per blade?
No, it's for a set of three. So there's 3 blades on here. You hear Mrs. PC guy asking, "Is that per blade?" She's counting every nickel. She tells me how much money I can spend on my projects.
Yeah, right.
What, you don't?
No, I don't.
You know, this old blade's probably got one or two more sharpenings left in it before it's got to be replaced. Yeah, these blades are not cheap. Boy, that's a big old bolt right there. You imagine if you had to take and do that by hand. We're going to get the other two off there and do those. There is something very important I want to talk to you folks about with regards to farm equipment. One of the most important things that I'll ever tell you, and if you do what I'm telling you, you'll be safe and you won't get yourself hurt. If you don't do what I tell you, guess what? Bad stuff will happen to you. Well, I'm going to have Mrs. PC Guy come around here. And I'm going to talk about this thing for a minute. If you look here, you've got all these pulleys. You got a PTO shaft here. Okay? The most important thing I'll ever tell you is if the PTO shaft is engaged and running, don't get off that seat. You stay in that seat. If you got to get off that seat for any reason, you shut off this equipment. Case in point, I'm going to tell you about a fella. He was one of the most dear friends I've ever had in my entire life. His name was Donald. Now I'm going to tell you, Donald knew his tractors. He was like, remember the old commercial, Bo-Nose football? Donald knew tractors. And he drilled it into us over and over again when I was young, 18, 19 years old. I'll tell you how long ago it was. All right? Here's the problem. He also took and operated under that old saying, don't do as I do, do as I say. Well, guess what? he decided to take and get off the seat one day because he was having a problem with a hay baler. Well, guess what? The hay baler got him. End result, he lost his arm from about here down, right below the elbow. It chewed him up, spit him out. This stuff happens, and many a farmer has lost a limb, an arm, leg, or their life because they violated that #1 rule. Don't you get off that seat unless you shut off this power takeoff. It happens, folks. Don't do it, please. The consequences are so grave, and it cost him. He almost died because he was out in a hayfield and had nobody around to give him any aid. And he managed to get back in his pickup and drive to town and get help for himself. It's a wonder he didn't bleed out. That's why I'm telling you this, folks. The things will hurt you if you don't take and listen to the cardinal rule. Don't get off the seat unless you shut off the power takeoff. So now I've gotten off my high horse about that one, I'm going to get these other 2 blades off, sharpen them up the same way I did this one, and then we're going to put this machine out here to cut some grass. So stay tuned. Okay, so I got all my blades sharpened up, and Big Sexy is ready to rock and roll out here. Hey babe, you know why I call the tractor Big Sexy?
Nope.
You know that old song, "She thinks my tractor's sexy"?
Nope.
You don't think my tractor's sexy, baby?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, Big Sexy's ready to rock and roll, so let's see if we can't get some grass cut. I guess we're gonna get it,
Oh yeah, that's a whole lot better.
there, folks. Get off the machine, cut the PTO off. But hey, it's a pretty good cut right there. I've also got a box blade that I need to use for this, along with a brush hog. But I can't use that box blade until I figure out this weight thing with these tractor tires. But hey, it's a great machine. These old Kubotas like his, if you take care of them, they're like an old Willys Jeep from World War II. They'll run forever. They're not exciting, they're not fast, and they're not the most powerful machines. But hey, they just do what they got to do, which is run. Hey, we appreciate you guys watching. Give us a thumbs up. Remember, hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.